Hello, hello, and welcome to Trendy Thursday. It is June 4th. Sorry, I am in full July 4th mode right now. I've been looking up all these different fun keywords. I was brainstorming ideas for you guys. I think I have an idea of what I want to create, but I also just want to look around and see if anything else is like screaming out at me. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my process. If you're new here, hi, my name is Beth Ann Averill. I help people create products based on trends that they find on the search bar in Teachers Pay Teachers. You can use the keywords that you find. You can create products for Teachers Pay Teachers, which is ideal, but you can also use them for Etsy. You can put them on your own website. You can make blog posts. One of my best blog posts came from a keyword that I found on a Trendy Thursday. So they're fun, they're exciting. They kind of boost your sales in the beginning. I know it's a little difficult to find your audience and sales when you're first starting. One of the things that really bugged me when I first started like blogging and all this stuff was that people were always like, you need to you need to have this avatar. You need to decide who you're creating for. And that was really really hard for me because it was like, well, what if I pick the wrong one? Or what if I like put all this time and effort into picking one and then I hate it in like a week, you know? So, the way that I've kind of gotten around that, because I feel like I'm not the only one who's like, ugh, ugh, avatar, like the way that I got around that was creating products. And once I created enough products, I was like, oh, yeah, you know what I love making is preschool products because my kids were using them at the time. And so they just brought me a lot of joy. Sorry. If you hear anything crazy over here, just know that my kids are home and it's a little nuts. We just got these like, they're like jelly balloons. It's a thing. And we're gonna fill them with slime to make like a Nido. And it's a little crazy in our house right now because they discovered that they could just blow them up and then squeeze them and they go, you know. So it's very loud over here. Even though the door is like, well, the door was closed and then Anchovy came in. And then she left because she was like, oh, you're talking. I don't want that. So she's so anyway, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. I think that the best way to get around feeling stuck or feeling lost is action. Like you're not going to feel confident until you start doing the thing. So when we make these trendy products, this is something that you can create with me at the same time. We can create them together, and then you will automatically get more confident in your skills because you'll be like, oh, I just built one of those. Like I just built this thing with Beth and April. Okay. So anyway, I think that's plenty of time for everyone to come and hang out. So let me um I'll kind of show you what I was looking at here. Oh, and I made some clip art. Which has nothing to do with July, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, so let me go over here and get to, okay, so here are my friends. Oh, I forgot to let people in. Oh, oopsies. It's fine. It's probably fine. Sorry, everyone who just joined my Facebook or tried to join my Facebook group and could not because I didn't let you in. All right, so I'll put this over here and I'll put this over here. I'll put this over here. Okay, so, all right. Good morning, Alice. It's good to see you. Okay, so every time I say that, I feel like that video from like the 90s or 2000s where it's like, okay, so take a nap. It's advertising missiles. All right. So let me head on over to Teachers Pay Teachers and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. All right. Oh. I thought I was sharing my screen. Sorry. Okay. Good morning. It is. Can we see the clip art you made? Yes, I was going to show you that as well. Because okay, so I was like, I've been wanting to make something about dogs recently because I've been so like obsessed with my dog lately because she just had this surgery and like she's kind of scared me a lot, and so I've just been like looking up things about her stuff, and so just dogs have been on my mind for this whole time, and so um I made some clip art, and I had to spend some time like fighting with them. So this is what I ended up with. Let's see. I'll show you. I first got this one and I love it. Look how cute it is. Like it is. This reminded me of my little dog, Anchovy, except Anchovy's like much skinnier right here. So she, this is a full golden. Uh, but I liked the look of. It took me a really long time to get this, but um, I eventually landed on this one, and I thought it was really cute. I what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a service dog, um, but they kept not like it just wasn't working out. So I ended up just doing cute little doggies, and so I named or I got all these little like there's a husky, and I tried to do a red Irish setter because I wanted something more like Anchovy. It doesn't look like her at all. And like I got a whole bunch of cute little things, and I like this one too. Like I just love cute little doggies, and so I made a whole bunch of things, and I tried to make different breeds. So like a dachshund, and a little husky. Look at his cute little face. So yeah, and then I tried to make a poodle, and it didn't work very well. And then I tried a pink poodle, and he has tiny little legs, but he's still super cute, right? Girl, those are freaking adorable. Thank you. But yeah, it was a process. Yeah, so like this is what the original poodle looked like, and I was like, I don't love this. This is AI. Sorry. I know. I wish I could draw this well because this is adorable. But no, this is AI for sure. But then it kept giving me like a dog like this with white eyes, and everything else I had was these cute little black eyes. So I tossed a few of them into ChatGPT, and look at this, this guy. He's had a rough day. I tossed a few of them into ChatGPT. I really struggled with the Dobermans too because give a silly little face. They kept doing like the eyes wrong. So I fixed a few of the eyes so that they look correct. And the Doberman, they kept making it just like a sable color, like this brown. And I was like, no. Like this was a Doberman, according to that. And I was like, that doesn't I don't look like a Doberman. But eventually I got it correct. And except there's way too many legs. I didn't even notice that until just now. So I'll have to go in and edit that. But yay. So yeah, that's what I've been working on is these cute little doggies. Dang, I can't believe I didn't even notice that. Oh, and then I was like, to go with this cute little doggy, just look at him, he's so cute. Um, I need some dog toys. So I made some dog toys. And then I was like, okay, so let's go a little nuts. And we did a paw print and a leash, and yeah, so a lot of these were made in Midjourney. The dogs themselves were made in Midjourney, and then I went to ChatGPT and had them fix the eyes. Yeah. And then after that I was like, okay, can you make a dog bone for me? And at first it made me this dog shaped carrot, like it was a carrot dog. I didn't like that. So anyway, so I fixed it eventually, and we got it all fixed. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys because that was fun for me. All right. So I am just opening up this Play-Doh clip art because this is what I want to do today. I was thinking we would do some what are these called? Play-Doh mats. Yeah, I want to talk about my mindset on this first. All right, so there is the 250th anniversary of America coming up in exactly 1 month from today. I realized it because I thought that today was July for a long time, and I was like, "How did we get to July already?" But it's not. It's June. We're in June. It's not July yet. It's okay. I had a little panic, but it's fine. And then I was like, okay, so what can we do to really like hone in on the 250th birthday of America? Because I feel like it's similar to when they had that, it was like February 22nd, 2022 was a Tuesday. So it was like the 2 day, and people who had a product for that made so much money that day, like the day going up to it. So I was thinking it's not the same because it'll be during the summer. And a lot of schools, most schools aren't going to be in school on July 4th, but there's still going to be people who want to do something fun for the 4th of July because this is kind of a big deal. So maybe um, we could build things out. I took notes. I was thinking about doing a color by code, but I didn't find anything that I liked that I already had, and I didn't want to buy anything new today. But I was thinking if you did a color by code for the 250th, what you could do, and I'm just giving you an idea here. This is not what we're making. Um, all the codes could be like America, right? So like you could do math and like the numbers add up to or whatever math you end up doing. They could be like 250 or 1776 or 2026 or 7-4 for July 4th. I was thinking about that. I thought that that would be fun and a fun idea. So that's an idea for you, a color by code. Sorry, I got really distracted because these cats are two different cats, and that upsets me that I never noticed that before today. So I'm just gonna scroll down so I don't have to look at that anymore. Does that ever happen to you when you like look at something and you're like, oh my gosh? But anyway, so I came onto my site, to my GPT, and I was looking at what I already have, because what you can do is you can just take things that you already have and make them into 250th birthday things, right? So I have this 4th of July pattern worksheets, for example, that I kind of just put up. And we made it into a 250th birthday keyword. So what we did with what I what I did was I added America's 250th birthday. We actually did this yesterday on, or not yesterday, on Tuesday on Tips and Giggles with Pam. That's why I say we, because Pam and I were there. So basically, I just added the keyword to my product. So it was just 4th of July pattern worksheets. And then I just added it to the description. And now maybe, who knows, maybe it'll get on to some product pages, because right now they're not, there's not too much going on here with 250th. Like I think there's like there's a hat is one, but mostly it's just 250th birthday or 250th anniversary. So, or America 250 or USA 250. So it's kind of before the trend becomes a thing right now. So anything you make or do means that when people start searching for it, you'll be in the search, right? So anything you have for 4th of July, that's what I was thinking, was that like anything I have that's patriotic at all, like a stinking American bald eagle. It's the most American thing. If I had an apple pie, I would do that too, but I don't. But like this eagle, this bald eagle, I just added 250 to that. See what happens. And patriotic craft 250 birthday craft, and who knows, maybe people will find it because they're searching for a birthday. I don't know. But I added a whole bunch of I added keywords to random things, and hopefully we'll see if it works out. But basically, just take anything you have that is um, 4th of July and just find a way to see if you can make it into the 250th birthday, because who knows, maybe you'll be a bajillionaire. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, Sam. All right. So, hello from sunny California. Hello, Denise. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you on here in a while, so it's nice to see you. All right. I feel like you must have free time now, and I like that for you. So, yay. So I was looking at that, and I was like, okay, so I want to make something in. I want to make something that would work for 4th of July, because after the 250th birthday, it's just going to be a 4th of July product or a Memorial Day product or a Veterans Day product or a, like there's so many different patriotic. Oh, there's so many patriotic things that we celebrate in America, which is hilarious because, well, almost got political there for a second because my husband is in the military and was in the military, and we see a lot of, thank you for your service, and then they vote to take away your rights. Anyway, whew, so what I like to do is what I did is I went to my purchases and I looked up July 1st and I didn't really find anything that was my jam. So I looked up patriotic and I found these American flag shapes. They're so cute. I love them. But I was like, okay, what else can I do besides this? And then I was like, okay, all right. And then I found this growing bundle that I have. And I know that I have been wanting to finish this Play-Doh bundle because it's not done yet. I have back to school, I have fall and Halloween, but I do not have. I ended up in Easter. So I don't have like Valentine's Day or, gosh, there's so much that I'm missing. But pretty much from like January until back to school, I don't have. So I was like, oh, I could do something for 4th of July for that. So that is what I'll be doing today. We have a template for this in the membership, but I wanted to walk you through it again because it's fun. It's fun to make templates. So that's what my plan is today. If you have a product that you are thinking of creating, but you want a template, I need to fix this because look how dark and gloomy it is. So I thought that like having it be glittery would be so cool. I remember making this and I was like, oh, it's got glitter. It's gonna be so cool. And every time I see it, I'm like, this is so dark and gloomy and like this is my normal, right? Happy, fun. And then this is like 4th of July. Oh, so anyway. Oh, all right. So I want to make something for these Play-Doh mats bundle. And so I downloaded this clip art and this is what we'll be working with, but I need a background because all of my Play-Doh mats have these little cute little backgrounds and I don't remember where I got them. So we're going to look at I know that I have a project folder that has like, I must have gotten rid of it. Oh, dope. Here we go. All right. Backgrounds. Okay, so there's these summer backgrounds. I want to have like fireworks or something, like maybe thematic. No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense, Beth. Oh, but nighttime. If it was like 4th of July night, like bam bam fireworks. That's what I want. That's my ideal situation here. Let's see. Rude. Some for every holiday except the patriotic ones. Uh, outdoor mixed. Maybe some like. Come on. Okay, so I might need to buy something. Or maybe we could just do papers. You could just do papers if that's something that you like. We could just do rainbows because who doesn't love a rainbow? Um, you could do like red. You could do red. You know what I think it is? I think it's that I don't normally buy things that are patriotic because I think red, white, and blue together doesn't itch my, my happy bone in my head of you have to buy that. Not like, turkeys. Especially if I can dress those turkeys. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything that I'm loving. Oh, okay, here. We could do like I mean, that's a beautiful summer background. That is delightful and beautiful, and I love it. However, I'm going to try to find something better. Okay, so I'm going to head on over to Rainbow Sprinkle Studio. Oh, she just came out with summer Play-Doh too. I love that for me. For me specifically. I love that. Okay. So head on over here. She has a wait list. She said that she's gonna open it up for her email people. So if you are like, oh, I really want to get into this Rainbow Sprinkle Clip Art Club, get on her email list and you will be happy that you did that. Okay. So we want holidays. If you were patriotic, where would you be? Okay, so maybe we'll just look up patriotic or July. There we go, patriotic clip art. Oh, but I wanted like a background. Let's see. And this would work really well, like this, just these patterns. I do like the look of patterns. So, or maybe superhero would look really nice. These all have backgrounds. I'm sad. July background. Ground. Like that's cute. Could do something like that. But if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm gonna grab it off of Creative Fabrica and get it for free, because I already bought it. Like that's cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I would love to have this one. Mm, okay. I'm gonna think about you. But in the meantime, oh, they're so cute. Okay, so oh, I love that. But that would not go with any of my clip art. All right, so I'm gonna head over to Creative Fabrica because I'm not seeing what I want. So I'll just do like 4th of July like pattern. And then you'll see pretty much the same things over here that were over there. Like, I love that we can create things with AI. I just wish that people would try harder when they do create things with AI. Like, ugh. Like this is 8 of the same thing. Like, ugh. Ugh. There's a reason why I do not make patterns. And it is because I would be terrible at it. All right. Don't mind the scroll. Let's see about, I liked this one. Let me look at it a little bit closer. And it wasn't this one, I don't think. That's cute too. I liked this, but I wanted to look at it a little bit closer. And then maybe we could, instead of 4th of July pattern, we could say like fireworks pattern. And see, see, this is where it's going to make me mad. I don't like that. Okay, so something like this is really cute, but I just don't like how fake it looks, you know? I know I'm looking at illustrations, but I just don't. I like when they look nice. Ugh. We could probably make our own pattern, but that would take time too, that I don't want to do. Although, like at this point, we have been making this time working on finding something. So that one's cute. Okay, so I'll look at these three. I'll close this. Okay, so I like to look a little closer and make sure that it doesn't, like, because if I can tell that it's wonky, then my people will be able to tell that it's wonky. Okay, is it just these 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. So I kind of like this dotted one, or stars, it's probably stars. And I like I want to like this, but I feel like if we do that one, we would have to really lower the opacity. Or raise the opacity. This, I thought I liked this because I like these hats, but now that I'm looking at it closer, like it's very AI and like uncomfortably AI. I kind of like these because, but like this doesn't even look, ugh, killing me. All right. This one, I really liked uh, the pattern, this part. That's cute. We can add that to the back. I'll do that. Okay. This is the one I like. This is what I like. All right. I like this one too, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you a like because you deserve. Oh, and I'm already following you because you're a great person. They're really great. I love their patterns. Now that I'm seeing it for what it is, this is the different than she normally does. She normally does this like sweet shop design thing. Like this is what I normally see. So that explains why I love it. Okay. So we're going to, that's AI too. You don't even just stop, just look at things. I love AI. I love using AI. I just don't like making it look like I'm using AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, mm, mm. Okay. So this is what we're going to make. We are going to make one of these things. So what is this little deer thing? Oh gosh. Okay. I've never seen this before. All right, let's head on over to PowerPoint. So what we can do is we can you can use anything that if you already have one from me, for example, you can open it and then once you do that, you can see where it is like this, and you can just right click and open a copy to create it, to build another one. That's what I like to do. And then what I'll do is I will delete most of these pages and I'll just grab this, right click, format background, and then add a different picture back here. But first, before I do that, I need to open it up because I know it's in a zip file. So I grab that and then I delete the zipped file and I look at this and I see that I need to sort it by type. so that I can just delete these EPSs if I wanted, but I'll leave them. And then I liked this one, and I liked this one. I think this one will be better for what I want though. So we'll take this and get rid of it. All right, now this one, I wish that I could find one that's similar to this. I'll have to look around some more, but for the sake of time, let's let's just pick one, right? All right, let's do this one. That's really cute. It's really cute. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna grab the Play-Doh that we have. And for this, I just do the images. You can do them however you want. If you want to do like the parts, I know that this one has parts. You can take these, for example, and you can put all the different parts on so that they can like, you could have like a page where they like build out each part, and then on the next page, they put them all together. Like you can do that. I don't want to. That's really what it is. I do not want to do that. So I will just delete this, and then I'll come over here and grab this like firework, hold my control key, hold my shift key, and just make it a little bit smaller. And then maybe a little bit smaller. And then instead of saying I can build an apple, I can build a firework. And that is that. Like that is all it takes to create Play-Doh mat. It is so simple. So if you do not have the template and you want to make one yourself, all you have to do is if you open up PowerPoint, if you are brand new and you've never opened up PowerPoint before, or you're on a different program, all you have to do for this to go from you know, this to this, what you'll have to do is right click over here on the wings, I call it. So not over here, although I guess you could. No, you can't. Right click over here and press format background. Actually, before that even, you're going to go over here to design, and then I'm going to just pull this way so you can see what I'm talking about. And then right here, there is a slide size. You do custom slide size, and then you can just put like 8.5 tab 11, and it'll change it to inches automatically, and it doesn't matter which one. So that makes a regular piece of paper, a printer paper portrait view. If you wanted to do the opposite, you just do the opposite. So 11 first, and then 8.5. And then there you go. That's how you get to this, where we are. Another thing is I like to right click over here and format background. Another thing, I have these lines. If they go off the page, like these guys that you can move, those are guidelines. So you'd come over here, you right click, go to grids and guides, and then these are your vertical and horizontal guides. So if you take them off, they go away. And if you put them back, then they're back. I like to put them just in the middle like this so that I can like see how far it is from the middle or how close it is from the middle. Another one is the ruler up here. And then I also do the grids and guides. I click on that and I do grid lines. Those are these little boxes right here. Okay. I didn't know the Dough Clip Art gives you the parts. Using the parts, you could set up each like a directed drawing steps for the students to create. Exactly. I don't know that everybody does it, but the Party Head Graphics does each piece, which I think is really cool. Okay, so we have our page. I'm going to right click and press format background. I've done this like 7 times. I'm sorry. So we have the format background over here. Let me move my face over here. You have the format background right here. You just go to picture or texture fill, and then you press insert, and then from a file, you'll grab something that you like. So let's do this one. Now, mine, I have the transparency already set to 50. That's why it looks a little different. Um, so you can have it normal like this, or I just like to set it at 50. um, and if you notice, if you look really closely here, there is a line right here. You see it? I don't like that. So I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. So I would, if you don't have this already, right click format background, and then go over here to, the first thing I check is if you tile it as a texture. So if you tile it, sometimes it changes. That still doesn't work the way I want it to. And then you can just offset it right here. Or you could even just do the alignment of the top instead of the top left, and then you get a different look right here. But what I would like to do is scale and maybe make this like 90%. And then this one 90. And then, oh, look at that. Okay, so that is the problem. Oops. Let me zoom in. There we go. So this is not a seamless pattern. It's not a seamless pattern. So instead of that, fixing it that way, there's a few things you could do here. You can just put a line over it. Like you can just, like over here, we have this line. You could put this line over it and just pretend it's not there. Most people won't notice. But that, I don't like doing that. So what I would do is instead of that, I would go back to 100. 100, and then I would just offset each of these just a little bit, or maybe make it smaller this way. Yeah. So yeah, just offset it a little bit so that you can't see it, you know? So now when we zoom in, you can't see any like lines, any crazy lines. And if you take off the tileless texture, then you won't get that either. And you can also offset a certain percentage. I would do left and right the same unless there's something crazy like, I don't like that this looks, like this will make it larger or smaller. So if you do the negative, then it will be wider or taller. Sorry, wider, there we go, or taller. And you can do that to get the look that you want on here. This is something you can do to fix it. If like you put it down and you're like, oh, I don't like that. So there's that. Now, you can also go back if you want to change things. I liked it this way. Okay, so we have that. And now what I do is I do this rectangle. And up here, I'm on the home right here. And then you go over here to this rectangle. And I clicked on it. And now I have this little like plus sign. What you're going to do is I go to the very top of my page and I open it to the entire page. And then up here under shape format, I do white and I make the shape outline black and I change the shape outline weight to 3. All right, so here's your thing. And now we come over here to the transparency again and we go to 50. And now you have another, it's a little bit lighter now. So what we do with this is we hit Control and Shift and you make it a little bit smaller. And now you have a space that you can use to have your Play-Doh mat. So I like to do that. And then after that, we're just using text, right? So I like to put my copyright. So you do like Shift 9, C, Shift 0 to make a copyright, and then you put your name, Beth and April. And I like to just put it right here on the bottom. You can also make it smaller. It doesn't have to be that big. And there we go. All right. And then, oh, add another text box. So, oops. Oops. Goodness gracious. What is happening? Okay, here we go. Some text that says, like, I can build a firework. Or actually, I can build Abraham Lincoln. uh, and then you can, I like to make it centered so that when I adjust, it's always in the middle. And then you can make it bigger. And I like to put it to like the end of the page on each side so that I know that it's in the center. And then you have that. And then you can just grab your Abraham, your old honest Abe over here. Press Control Shift, make it a little bit smaller, and then just put it right here. And there you go. That is how you build it yourself. If you don't have my template, which that's fine. And if you would like my template, you just go to bethandapril.com/membership. Yeah, let me show you. Where did I put it? It's like this, except here we go. Okay, found it. bethandapril.com/membership. You can go there if you would like. That's me. That's my name. Okay. So that's what we have right now. That's what I would do. But I mean, that's basically that's it. That's all I would do for my things. I would have a cute background, and then I have cute clip art. So I also noticed that Rainbow Sprinkle has something she just came out with. That's summer Play-Doh. This would be super cute with the backgrounds that she has. Let's go to summer. Yeah. So you could grab this guy and you could do like, oops, well, whatever. I would do like this little crab one or this little shark one. Let me show you what this would look like with an actual background instead of just like me picking a random one. Let me pick one of these. Extract all. Let's grab the other. Let's grab her dough as well because that's also super cute. Let's grab this and extract all. Oh. Where did it extract to? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I was confused for a second. Okay. So you can just right click and duplicate this, and then you can come here to your file, your format background, and then from a file and go back to your downloads and grab the Rainbow Sprinkle 8x7 or 7x8 or whatever. Come up here and change it to large icons so you can see what you're working with. I like this little grab dude, but I don't want it to be too distracting. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's got a firefly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Although I do really love this shark, so maybe we'll just do this shark. Maybe we'll just do this shark, and then we'll grab this and come on over here to this guy. And it comes in color and black and white. So if you could even do like create this shark, and then they can pick whatever color they want. It gives them a little more creativity. That's a fun idea. I can build A shark. Do that. This is really distracting though, so I'd probably fix this. Do a different one. Maybe like maybe this guy. That's nice and easy, not too distracting. Um, or the sun. You can have that. That's super cute too. So yeah, that's what I would do if I were like wanting to make something with a background from a clip artist instead of just Creative Fabrica. Okay, so any questions, any thoughts? Let me put myself back over here because I like the round one. All right. If you have any questions or anything, you can let me know. You can email me if you have any products that you want me to create for you for Trendy Thursday. Um, I don't have anything else to share with you. It's my son's birthday tomorrow, so we're going to be celebrating. And he keeps coming around saying, like, this is my last day being a 9-year-old. It's like, oh, I don't know. Am I gonna like 10-year-old Jackson? Like, oh, what if he's not very kind? Awkward. So it's been very fun for me. Like he woke up ready to talk about how he's gonna be maybe 10 tomorrow, mommy. Like, oh, okay. It's like I love tomorrow because I'm gonna open a whole bunch of presents. And I was like, oh, who got you presents? I feel like I've entered the age of motherhood that is just like my zone of genius, you know? Because like when they're babies, they're cute, and I like to hold them and tell them how much I love them, and I love babies. But like when they're older, and I can mess with them all the time, yes, I love that. Also, also my son does that. Like he'll be like, so we're gonna celebrate my birthday tomorrow, and I'm like, this is my tiny duplicate. He's my copy paste. Uh, so yeah, um, that's what we're doing this weekend. Oh, also tonight, I'm bringing my dog to a park, um, where a whole bunch of other golden retrievers are. It's called Goldens in the Park, and I'm gonna go to a park full of golden retrievers, and I'm really excited about that. It's more for me than it is for her, but I think she's gonna be embarrassed though because if dogs could feel embarrassment because she still has like her like she had she had her surgery on her side, which she's doing fantastic. She's doing fantastic. She's at 100%. And also 100% sass. But she still it's shaved on her side, so she looks a little silly. Um, but we're still gonna bring her because she feels 100% and like she's fine now. So we're gonna bring her to a whole bunch of golden retrievers, and they're all gonna. She's just it. There's so much tail wagging every time we go. It's just like there's no one's really barking. Golden retrievers don't really bark. They just are happy. And so I'm gonna go hang out with a whole bunch of dogs that look just like my dog. I'm so excited. It's my favorite thing of the year. When we first moved here, I missed it by like 3 days. And I was like, okay, so next year we're going. And we've gone every year. Every year we've gone to Goldens in the park. And it's adorable. It's a fun little fundraiser. So I'm gonna go donate money to some golden retrievers for a golden retriever rescue because like what an amazing thing, right? I love golden retrievers. They're the best. So I hope that you had fun learning how to make a 4th of July Play-Doh mat with me, and I hope that you are finding things in your store that you can kind of rebrand into America's 250th birthday, and I hope that you make a bajillion dollars because of it. And then you can come back And people will be like, "Oh my gosh, you're a bajillionaire. That's so awesome. How did you do it?" And you could be like, "Well, Beth Ann Averill taught me." Yeah, I look forward to that. So, when you're a bajillionaire, just remember me, okay? Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend.